Hello, my name is Vasyl Starko. I work at the Ukrainian Catholic University in Lviv, and I'm presenting a paper written jointly with Andriy Rysin, an independent researcher from the USA. Our topic is VESUM, a large morphological dictionary of Ukrainian as a dynamic tool. The dictionary has been developed for more than 17 years now, so in this short presentation, I'm going to focus on just the key features of VESUM. First of all, it is an open-source, machine-readable dictionary of Ukrainian. With more than 416,000 lemmas, it is the largest of its kind. From this number of lemmas, 6.5 million word forms are generated. VESUM covers many proper names, Ukrainian and foreign. It has a compact system of inflection codes. Each dictionary entry has the following format: lemma, inflection code, these two items are mandatory, and then several optional positions for stylistic tag, for a homonym number, and for a comment. VESUM covers non-standard vocabulary. For example, we have a list of more than 8,000 incorrect lemmas with correct equivalents provided. So it's a small dictionary in itself. VESUM also covers hundreds and thousands of abbreviations, slang, archaic and dialectal words, and also alternative spellings. It includes rare and non-standard morphological forms, such as noja, which is the so-called second accusative form for the word for knife. For example, in the phrase взяти ножа. VESUM is suitable for incorporating other types of linguistic information, such as semantic tags. VESUM is a dynamic dictionary. For one thing, it is constantly enlarged with new lemmas which we pull from texts. Secondly, it has a separate dynamic tagging module which is used to handle many out-of-vocabulary items. These items include such words as and parts of words as combining forms. For example, business, osvita, online magazine. Words ending in the particles no, to, bo. Adjectives that begin with numerals. Adverbs that begin with po. Piv used with proper names and written with a hyphen, as well as compound words of many different types. VESUM also has a web interface that can be accessed online at rtu.org.ua/VESUM. This is a website where we put together a number of Russian to Ukrainian dictionaries, and VESUM is a nice complement in that it provides full inflectional paradigms. Here you see an example of a paradigm for the word zeleny, and I have marked here some of the forms that make this paradigm especially rich. VESUM contains long and short forms for adjectives. It also provides forms in the vocative case, which is not found in all dictionaries of this type. In addition to searching for lemmas, you can check this little checkbox next to the search menu and enter any word form, any noun in any case, or a verb in any tense, and it will be, if it is found in one or more paradigms, all of these paradigms in their entirety will be retrieved. VESUM has been put to a number of applications over the years. It has been used in full text search solutions. For example, since 2017, the Ukrainian language Wikipedia uses VESUM as the foundation for full text search. It has also been used in Pravopisnik, which is the Ukrainian spell checker at the LanguageTool platform. VESUM has also been utilized to POS tag the ubertext corpus. An important application is the morphological annotation of the general regionally annotated corpus of Ukrainian, GRAK, with it has over 880 million tokens, text written using different spelling systems, and text covering a period of more than 200 years. So far, this is the biggest challenge. It has been the biggest challenge for VESUM, but it has been successfully used there. I'd like to emphasize that any person willing to morphologically tag a Ukrainian text can do so using VESUM in conjunction with the text tagger at the address provided in the slide. Here is an example of part of a sentence from the Ukrainian Constitution, POS tagged using VESUM and Tag Text. The output is in an XML format, and you can see here that disambiguation has not been done, so all possible readings for each token are provided. We ran an experiment to see what text coverage can be achieved by VESUM based on different types of texts. So we have created small corpora in different genres. There's a corpus of science text, fiction corpus, a news corpus, a random sample of the GRAK corpus, and a much larger collection of texts from the Ukrainian language Wikipedia. VESUM has achieved text coverage in terms of word forms ranging from 95% for the Wikipedia corpus to 99% for the news corpus. If we look at the coverage in terms of types, the numbers are lower, and it is easy to understand why. The Wikipedia corpus contains a huge number of personal names and a lot of terms that are used very rarely and sometimes misspelled, many foreign terms which are not recognized, and so on. The highest text coverage in terms of types is achieved for news texts. The experiment shows that VESUM achieves high text coverage, but it can be improved with the addition of proper names and rarely used words. In conclusion, let me say that VESUM is a powerful open source, machine-readable, and constantly expanding morphological dictionary of Ukrainian. It works together with a dynamic tagging module to handle out-of-vocabulary items. It achieves 95 to 99% text coverage in terms of word forms. It has been successfully used in large-scale projects. VESUM is accessible via a web interface. It can be complemented in the future with other types of linguistic information, and it is a key component of the NLP ecosystem for Ukrainian. Thank you for your attention.